that's a huge question, as you know, because you've done the training, and it happens in several phases. And the first phase we really tackle in the Limitless You program. That's where you learn an incredible tool to actually clear the ego that's stuck in your system, that's so automatic that you can't even see it, to clear that out. And so it's something that's kind of impossible just to bring on a quick live, because there's a lot of background. It's a 1.5 hour program. So I can't go into all that side of things. So how about I share some tips and hints of what you can do without learning all the tools. If we're not ready to dive in and learn yet, if we're sabotaging ourselves too much for that, I'll give you some tips for now. But if you really want to get stuck into getting rid of self-sabotage forever and having the tools to do that, then just go and get started on the Limitless You. But
yes,
the most immediate tips that I want to give you is stop taking it seriously. When you hear your mind going through anything negative, anything doubtful, anything that would stop you from doing something meaningful or positive in your life, then just imagine that you're actually hearing the opposite. So if your negative voice is saying you can't do it, then just go, oh, that means I can do it. So it's kind of just like flipping it around for yourself. If it's like saying you'll never make it, it's like, oh, that must mean I must be able to make it like really soon. Like maybe this is happening for me today. If it's saying you'll go broke trying, it's like, wow, okay, what's the opposite of broke? Huge amount of wealth, right? So then think to yourself, wow, this must be the thing that's going to make me really wealthy. Because the worse your negative voice, your ego mind, the worse it makes it sound, the better it actually is. It's not very creative. The ego mind's not very creative. All it's doing is feeding you the exact opposite of the truth. Now, in the Limitless You, we give you a really beautiful way to get to the actual truth, like to really be able to pinpoint exactly what the outcome's going to be. But for now, if you just go, all right, well, it's approximately the opposite, then you can start to relax and you realize, okay, I really feel like I've committed to my journey to weight loss. So I'm going to go to the gym and I'm just going to sit on the bike for half an hour. Let's say that's your thing today. And then it's raining outside and you can't be bothered getting in the car, and there's a piece of cake that's looking super delicious in the fridge and all this stuff's going on. You're going, I really, really should get to the gym. And you just hear this voice going, why bother? You can do that tomorrow. Then it's like, okay, so the opposite of that is, I really should bother. I should make the effort, because today's the day that I make a change in my life. And voila, you've just totally negated the ego mind. You've put it aside and out of your way. It's no longer sitting right here talking at you. You put it to the side and you can go out and do what it is that you know is actually in your highest good, what might be a little bit out of the comfort zone, but you know is going to make the difference for you today, no matter what it is. I just use the weight loss example. It seems to be top of mind for me at the moment. If you enjoy this content, make sure you do 3 things. Hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications, and number 3, visit intuitionwisdom.com. That way you'll always be at the leading edge with the latest and greatest in this field.